the necromancer who raises an army of the dead to conquer nations. In the dimly lit corners of a world steeped in ancient magic and dark secrets, there exists a figure whose name sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest warriors, the necromancer. Clad in a robe woven from the shadows themselves, he walks the thin line between life and death, wielding the forbidden art of necromancy with an unsettling mastery. His ultimate ambition, to raise an unstoppable army of the dead and conquer nations, reshaping the very fabric of the world. The tale of the necromancer begins in a land ravaged by war and despair. Once a healer, he dedicated his life to saving others, but the brutal realities of conflict turned him into a man of darkness. Betrayal and loss shattered his spirit, leading him to explore the depths of forbidden knowledge. In the ancient tomes of necromantic lore, he discovered the power to command the deceased, bringing them back as loyal minions to carry out his will. This dark transformation marked the birth of a new legend, the necromancer who could raise an army of the dead. As the necromancer perfected his craft, he began to unleash his horrific creations upon the world. Villages that once flourished with life quickly fell into silence, their inhabitants claimed by the dark magic that animated the lifeless corpses. The chilling sound of rattling bones and mournful groans echoed across the land, heralding the approach of his relentless legions. As he marched forth, the necromancer's army grew exponentially. Each fallen warrior, each lost soul became a testament to his power and a stepping stone towards his grand designs of conquest. But the necromancer is not merely a villain shrouded in darkness. His character is imbued with a tragic complexity. The pain of his past and the desperation to control a world that has continually betrayed him fuel his ambitions. He views the dead not as mere tools, but as companions in his quest for vengeance against a world that abandoned him. This duality invites contemplation on the nature of power, the allure of immortality, and the moral quandaries of wielding such dark forces. As news of his atrocities spreads, kingdoms that once squabbled among themselves begin to recognize the greater threat looming on their horizons. Fear unites them, forging alliances between former enemies. Warriors, sorcerers, and scholars gather to confront the necromancer, determined to put an end to his reign of terror. The stage is set for an epic confrontation that will determine the fate of the living and the dead. The clash between the necromancer and the united forces of the living is both a battle of might and a clash of ideologies. As the armies face off, the battlefield becomes a grim tableau of despair and defiance. The necromancer's undead minions, relentless and devoid of fear, surge forward, while the living fight for their future, driven by hope and the desire to reclaim their world. The air is thick with tension, and the outcome of this confrontation hangs in the balance, embodying the eternal struggle between life and death. Ultimately, the necromancer's quest for power raises profound questions about ambition and its consequences. Will his insatiable desire for conquest lead to his downfall, or will he succeed in establishing an empire of the undead that will reign for ages to come? His story serves as a chilling reminder of the thin line between creation and destruction, illuminating the dark corners of human ambition and the haunting echoes of the lives he has claimed. As the dust settles and the battle rages on, one truth remains undeniable. The necromancer, in all his darkness, is a complex figure whose legacy will be forever etched in the annals of history. A testament to the power of necromancy, the depths of despair, and the eternal conflict between the living and the dead.